Hi students, I am Vikas from HTC and let's do report 1 from book 8. As I mentioned in my previous lecture, where we left at a comparison of two diagrams. First one is the pie chart and second one to be the table. And the question statement is the pie chart below shows the main reasons why agricultural land becomes less productive. The table shows how these causes affected three regions of the world during the 1990s. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. You need to write at least 150 words and you're gonna have 20 minutes. First one is the pie chart and second one is to be the table, and the question statement as I have been through already. So before start doing this, let me tell you that these two diagrams are very straightforward. I mean, not much comparisons we can find out over here. Just you can find highs, lows, and just one relevant parameter which you will see. I have mentioned in body paragraph 2. Okay, so that we're gonna see that. Okay, one important point to note here, all these relevant and comparative parameters and how to write these in body paragraphs, either 1 or 2. In all of that, you will need to decide in the first minute of looking at the diagrams, right? I will read the report which I have prepared, but first let me show you another diagram to make this point clear, that in some diagrams you can have a number of different parameters to fill in your report's body paragraph 1 or 2. So it is your choice which one you would like to highlight. So I'm gonna show you another diagram. Can you see clearly that we can have a number of choices out of a number of comparisons, okay, which we can observe in this diagram. We can write in body paragraph 1 how males have performed within their full-time education domain as well as the one with part-time education. And in body paragraph 2 we can mention how females have done with the full-time and part-time education criterions. So on the other hand, a second choice would be to mention how both the males and females have done for a segment of part-time education within body paragraph 1. That means in body paragraph 1 we will elaborate about part-time educations with comparative analysis of males and females both. Whereas in second body paragraph we can write how both genders perform being the participants in full-time education. So therefore one needs to properly decide what choice he or she is going to have. That is going to be decided in the first 1 minute, okay, while observing the diagram. So I mean, what you have to do, you have to look at the diagrams. In the very first minute, you are going to decide which comparative parameter you are going to opt for, okay? So coming towards the diagrams, we are going to cover today. So that is our question statement along with the two diagrams which we just saw earlier. So here we are. Okay, as I have mentioned, it is very straightforward. Nothing much could be done in these two diagrams. We can say very dry in nature, and unlike the previous one, okay, which I showed you earlier. Merely note highs, lows, and any relevant constituent if you may find, just go with it. Now let's discuss the structure of paragraphs we can prepare in this report. We are going to write this report using 4 paragraphs, and these are very simple. We have been through these paragraphs already. First one is going to be the introduction paragraph, second is going to be the overview, then comes body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. So first one is the introduction paragraph, and in it we will paraphrase the question statement. Okay, so let's see just in a while how we produce the introduction paragraph here. And one more thing, we will review the vocabulary or lexical resource we have used in this report after going through these 4 paragraphs one by one. Okay, next we are going to have overview paragraph, and here we will merely just mention highs and lows in this scenario. Okay, I mentioned high and low values. You can have your choice. Okay, if you may find another choice, the point is that it should be generic in nature, and no number should be mentioned over here. Okay, either, I mean, you're not going to write percentages or any number over here. So next is going to be our body paragraph 1, and in it we will discuss pie chart and mention percentages. Okay, simple, because this is very straightforward diagram. So we will describe first diagram, which is a pie chart, and we would mention the numbers or percentages whatever we have got. And in the next we have body paragraph 2, and we are going to discuss the table and mention percentages or numbers whatever we have in that table. Okay, of course that should be our second choice. Now let's see one by one our paragraph content. Here you are. So our introduction paragraph, I'm gonna read this paragraph. Several factors play a role to raise barren soil. In the pie chart we will see some of these factors, whereas in the table 3 areas of the world have been displayed which are affected by these stimuli to produce infertile soil during the year 1990. It is very simple. We can see a number of synonyms being used along with a subordinate conjunction, and as well as one adjective clause, and that is at the end of the paragraph. So grammar is also okay. Next one is our overview paragraph. I'm going to read this. Overall, according to the given pie chart, excessive grazing by livestock stands on top of the list of components causing land deterioration, and others to be on the last. Moreover, the table shows that Europe is the most affected by these elements to have produced infertile soil, and North America is the least affected area. So you can see I have used high and low positions of the elements within given pie chart and table. Okay, and it is general in nature and nothing so difficult to understand. Okay, it was very easy. Starting with the overall word, used synonyms and linking word, and compound sentence ending the paragraph. Okay, so that's how overview paragraph is gonna be. And one more thing, we will discuss our lexical resource after going through the content of these paragraphs. Now we have body paragraph 1. In the given pie chart, it can be seen that overgrazing caused 35% of land degradation, followed by deforestation, overcultivation, and others with 30%, 28%, and 7% respectively. It is very simple, just use of comma structure to display a list from high to low values. Okay, I've used the vocabulary here which was given to me in the diagrams. Since I have used a couple of synonyms already, I made this choice over here. Let me go through body paragraph 2. In the table, the given 3 regions of the world during 1990 are affected by constituents in the pie chart in a manner that within Europe, deforestation being the major element, along the others produce a barren soil of 23%. North America is slightly affected to have 5% of infertile soil. However, Oceania's figure for soil degradation is 13%. The main factor to cause soil deterioration is overgrazing. We just use synonyms and linking word in this paragraph. So that's all. Hopefully you are understood it very well, and how we devise the structure of paragraphs. Okay, and in body paragraph 1 we just explained the first diagram, that is the pie chart, and in the second diagram we have mentioned the table, okay, and we mentioned the numbers and percentages, okay, over here in these two paragraphs. So now let's move towards the lexical resource, and the first word we have used over here is the barren, okay, and barren is an adjective, so we always need to use it with a noun, and over here we use it with soil, a barren soil, okay, and the meaning of this is too poor to produce much or any vegetation. One more point, always try to remember a word by making a sentence. So you can see the sentence I produced underneath. There are a number of factors throughout the world which are considered to be playing an effective role to raise a barren soil. So this is the sentence, and our next word is deteriorate, and it's gonna be a verb, and the meaning of this word is become progressively worse. The sentence I made in for this word is like that: in the table, 3 areas of the world are given where the factors mentioned in pie chart has caused the lands to deteriorate. Okay, so I just draw some information from the same diagrams, okay, and to make my sentence. Okay, next one is overgrazing. It means excessive grazing by livestock. Overgrazing along with deforestation also means clearing of the trees, can cause agricultural lands to degradation, also mean deterioration, okay, therefore a proper land management is needed. It's just a sentence to understand the meaning of this word overgrazing. Actually this word is given in our diagrams, okay, so I just mentioned the meaning of this word and made a sentence so that we can remember to use this word whenever we may need. Okay, next one is stimuli. This is the plural noun, okay, stimulus, and the singular noun is gonna be stimulus and its plural noun is gonna be stimuli. Okay, it's related to the word reason, and meaning of this word is gonna be something that causes an activity. So the sentence to remember this word can be like, if the tax were abolished, it would act as a stimulus to export. Okay, we can increase our export if we can reduce the amount of tax. So stimulus, like something that causes an activity. Okay, so these are the words we use in our report. Okay, and you can see this number of synonyms we use for factor, component, element, constituent, okay, and reason can also the word related with these. So these are the synonyms we used over here in this report. Unproductive, and unproductive can also mean infertile, barren, okay, or degradation. Okay, so we also, you can see deteriorate, okay, it also like we have seen the meaning of this word already, and degrade, these are the synonyms, okay, or related words, can be called similar words. Okay, one last thing, the complete report I'm gonna show you. This is the complete report. The link of this report you can have in the description. Okay, this report contains 198 words, so a little bit on a higher side. Try to write your own either with a higher or a bit lower numbers of words. So best of luck to you guys whenever you opt to attempt your IELTS test, and that's the end of this session. Please like my video, and if you find my content helpful to you, and also subscribe so that you can remain updated for my upcoming videos. And thanks for watching.